What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages? We are joined tonight by, well, we got Clam here on main stage with me. I just got my picture today because, you know, I'm not gonna, it's fucking hot again, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't think anybody wants to see my man titties, so I think we are gonna go on that. But we got Clam, like I said, and I'm Yooper, and we got ourselves a pretty cool matchup as we can look at the maps and modes here. We have Final Form versus Taken in the Revolution CDL playoffs, winners round 1. So we're gonna be loading into a Scar hard point. The boys are all ready to go. But Clam, how we feeling? What are your thoughts on everything? I know you're kind of flying blind though.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good right now. You know, it's obviously, you know, it's completely different. You know, I'm wearing a freaking jacket right now, and you know, it's hot as hell for you. So different areas for sure. But yeah, you know, I'm excited for this one. It should be a good one. Final Form going up against Taken in winners round 1 of the playoffs for the Revolutions here, and we'll see, you know, who comes out hotter on this one. It's going to be Scar to start things off. Gridlock on map 2. Exposure for that map 3, and then another Gridlock and a Fringe to end things off if we do need to go 5. So if we do need 5, I mean, we're going to see quite a few of the DLC maps in them. There are going to be 3 of them in this series if we do need to go the distance. And I would love to see that Fringe S&D, man.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, holy like, guys, for once, we're at the end of the season. There's no den. I feel like I am in heaven. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I am in heaven right now, but I'm on Earth still because no den. Because it's just, I've had too many dens happen to me this year that it makes me sad.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
it's
I mean,
a good map, but overplayed.
Yes, it's kind of like how Hacienda was, really. Like everybody,
yeah,
after the year, Hacienda just became one of those things that where you're just like, ugh, you know. But at least it ain't Fortress. I don't know if you guys remember Fortress from, you know, back in the day. I think it was, what was it, MW2?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
that
glad
map.
I wasn't casting during that time.
Oh, dude, I casted the tail end of MW2, and I'm gonna, you know, that was just absolutely tough. And so it was just one of those things that, like, man, that was just a brutal map. But yeah, but I mean, I don't know, we're loading in here. What are your initial thoughts? I mean, obviously, as of right now, when it comes to the overall records, I got them here somewhere. Let's see here. Bummy sent them to me. Here we go. So it looks like Final Form was 4-3-1. Don't know how a tie got in there.
Oh yeah, I remember JB talking about that tie. I'm like, how'd you tie? It's like, well, we did, neither team could make it, and they couldn't reschedule or something.
Oh, so instead of forfeiting or whatever, they just considered it.
Yeah, they both just got a draw or something. Yeah, I think.
I mean, that's actually not bad. I'm not against that, but Taken's 2-6 for map records and everything. So I think Final Form might potentially have this. I don't know about you guys, but.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with any of these names. I thought maybe, you know, going into the game, you know, I would be familiar with some of these guys. Maybe their gamer tags are different than their Discords, but I don't think I recognize anyone in this lobby right now. So I'm excited to see what both of these teams are going to be cooking with off the break here. Is it going to be final form? You know, maybe the or not the MVP, the you know, the favorites going into this one and taking the underdogs, looking to see if they can maybe make an upset potential happen in winners round 1.
Yeah, no, for real. And that's where we are all loaded up and ready to go, as you guys can see here. Clam, I'm pretty sure you can see everything, right? Yep, there we go. Look at
Oh
that.
yeah, no, I'm good.
I'm such a great producer. Oh my god, guys. But no, as we're getting kicked off though, yeah, Final Form versus Taken. So Final Form on the left, Taken on the right. And I love these names. I mean, I just want to point out, for being somebody who is fat, seeing kind of fat as the name, amazing. But as it stands though, Final Form, you know, not really having the best of time with that P1, but you know, as everybody kind of expects, P1 is one of those you know, hills that you're mostly fighting for that P2, right? And so far, Final Form doing a pretty good job of locking her down on the P2 after not really getting too much success on that P1.
Yeah, good stuff on that P1 there from Taken as they rotate toward P2. It will be Final Form on the initial, but it's pretty dead for Final Form now. Taken, looking to try and break on this hill, and they do it so successfully with 30 seconds still to fight for here. So this is not scrap time. This is quite a bit left that you need to try and make it happen, and so far it has been purple in the feed. Final Form maybe struggling a little bit here, a little cold off the opening.
Yeah, I mean, not too bad. I mean, you know, like you said, a little bit cold, but it's also the first map, right? I mean, a lot of the times you have so many teams that end up going ahead and they start off slow on the first, you know, set of rotations, and then, you know, at least theoretically by the time they get into the second set, you're like, okay, boys, we're warmed up, the gunny's hot, let's get her moving. But they're only down, if you're Final Form, you're only down by less than 20 points, so you're not really, and it's still the first set, so you're not hitting the panic button just yet. Kyle, though, flying on in, trying to get something going. Is a little bit shaky shots on that Jaeger. Somebody get that guy a trigger finger, but still holding it down on hill just for a moment. Alakai flying on in. And I just also want to say, as a side point, I am thanking God himself because we actually have a stable codcaster, knock on wood.
Yeah, you say that now. The first map of the series. Let's wait. Let's hold our horses till we get a couple more maps underway, because I'm sure if we do switch hosts, it'll probably break on us. But hey, I mean, we got one for a good map. I mean, it's not super uncommon, but good to see that the codcaster is working. And, well, I mean, we got a pretty much tie game here. It's been Final Form with the final 10 here, and the spawns for new. It's just going to be up to Kind of Fat to maybe slim down his waist and fit through this blue building here, and he's going to be able to do so. Gets the first one, looking for a couple more, because the entire roster is turning around looking for him.
Yeah, everybody just kind of bobbing and weaving, looking around. Kind of Fat does get taken down. You got Kyle. I just want to be Kyle, you know. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but definitely User getting a pistol kill on a Cody. Some stuns come in. User finding something, but Alakai just flying on in through the back door. However, Cody going to be the one to trade it on up. Starting off 14-9, a big triple there. 30 seconds remaining on this hill. Final Form now forcing a lead change. And so with this P4 in hand here, Final Form, this is going to be a big critical 20 seconds. But Neek? I'm thinking that's how he said it. Dude, some of these names are absolutely freaking bogus. So, you know, I apologize if we end up butchering somebody's name or all of the names. So, you know, that's just how we fly by the seat of our pants, baby. This is an amateur production. If you're expecting ESPN level quality, hate to be that guy, but, you know, yeah, that ain't happening, Chief.
Yeah, especially user 6027665 right there. If you noticed that one, I noticed that one as soon as I saw it. But yeah, it'd be the free name that they give you or something. But yeah, we'll call him user, I guess, for this series. But yeah, good stuff so far from Final Form on that P4. They're going to be trying to break this P5 here. Kind of Fat in the back, anchoring this position, but lost a couple teammates. Now he's the last one remaining. He will keep his spawns alive for the rest of his squad, so they're going to be in prime position still to try and contest here in P5. Probably the more contested hill we see on this, you know, map in particular. It's usually, you know, P1 and then probably P5, I would argue, the second most contested hill, especially with the nade spam this early on. Finally, some trophies are going to be earned thanks to Maverick, 21-12, having himself a start to this map.
Yeah, and the big thing too, like you kind of pointed it out as well, like, you know, this particular hill and P1's kind of a crapshoot. Like I said, you mostly play for those spawns, but when it comes to P5, if you guys look at the bottom left of your screen with the mini map, you see that little like square at the top left. You know, when you get that when you have somebody on that back truck and they're getting that anchor spawn, unfortunate teammate there. When you have that anchor spawn, it really makes a big difference, because if you're the team spawning out all the way in Narnia by, you know, over by back P3 and airplane side, you know, you can get some pretty crazy shots or pretty crazy moments of being able to fly on in the hill. But yeah, luckily for Final Form, like I said, they're starting to come alive. Cody, unfortunately, missing a lot of your triple kills, brother. But it is what it is. But I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go in with a listen in with good old Final Form. I just got to look at the maps here to see. I think they're going to be, yeah, they're going to be CDL Team 1, it looks like. So yeah, so we're going to go in for a listen in with Final Form, and we're going to see how these guys' comms are going. So check it out with a listen in with Final Form.
Too close on me, too close on me.
I'm nading over you. Stay down, stay down, stay down. I'm nading your blue. I'm playing your bottom. You can go through.
I've Hellstorm.
One flank and I have it through. You can play backside. I have front. I got stun. One on time, bottom.
Blue, deep blue, deep blue.
He's one top red, top red. Big kill.
Green, top red, top red. Top red,
Bottom dead. I'm playing bottom here. I'm stuck.
Top.
Last one top red. I'm staying down here. That's four. That's four. Take a route right.
I'm going to your top. I'm going to your top. I'm picking up your top.
We're blocking back. We're blocking back. I have bottom. I'm playing back 18.
Top now, top now. Half health.
Nice, nice, nice. Keep him there. One in bottom here. He's still here. Maverick, keep my store, I think.
One's front.
Trading him dead. One more. I'm dead.
Don't peek, don't peek, don't peek.
No, I'm not.
Help him, help him.
On time here. One shot. Fat. Oh. Nice. One more right side. Bottom
I'm
blue
going
box.
now.
Hey, you can streak. There's one in mid cut still. Still mid cut. One old.
Nice, 3 dead.
Pressure's on you, pressure's on you, pressure's on you. Pressure's on you, he's gonna push through blue.
I'm flying green. I'm flying green. Oh, there's 2 dead mid. Last one could be green.
Oh, top green, top
Hop,
green.
I'm hopping. You hop. I'm going. There's one on green side. Nice. Just hard block. Who's blocking? Nice. Yeah.
Back here.
Top.
And there you have it. So there was a listen-in for Final Form. So there we go. I forgot I was muted out in Discord.
Yeah.
Look at that. You're killing it.
All
I'm
good.
killing it. But yeah, but no. So what's your takeaway from that real quick before we go into a listen-in with Taken Clam?
I mean, Cody, just the motor mouth right there, doing his thing in the slang department, doing it in the communication as well. Just, I mean, leading the charge right now, and you see a 100-point lead because of that. Well, we'll take a quick listen and we'll take it as well and see how they're going to respond to that pressure.
One shot, P2, two of them P2, bottom.
Yeah, he's going top right now, Cody, stop.
Top.
Nice pressure. Another one back there, pressure.
Back. He killed me. Stick it on point. Zero, mid.
P2. Two of them. Three, all three P2.
That's on back.
Oh.
Sorry, my bad.
Nah, you're good.
Neek, weak. He's red side. He's pushing in front.
Yeah, he's probably on the front. No, he's not left side. Nope, he's in the back, Cody.
In front.
Oh my god, they're on both sides, dude. I can't, like,
I'm throwing the trophy on you.
I feel
We do
hopeless,
it,
bro.
Try it on me.
And there you have it. Man, I got like a bunch of different buttons I gotta press at the same time. Jeez Louise.
That's annoying, isn't it?
Oof. But yeah, you could hear though, like the big takeaway for me from Taken, you can tell that those boys are losing full, man. An absolute night and day difference for the side of Taken versus Final Form. I mean, Cody almost on a 50 bomb. This man's got the gunny right now, Clam.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just been the Cody show in this first map. I mean, Zero also having a pretty good map as well, you know, about that 30. But, I mean, yeah, he's just doing a lot of the heavy lifting in the slag. And Kyle just sitting on the hill. I mean, 2+ minutes, that's great. Hill time to be able to collect. And Final Form looking to close it. And, I mean, yeah, they've had the advantage this entire map here. It has been a pretty one-sided show in the second rotation.
Yeah, you aren't kidding, man. I mean, 51 and 22. That is the highest amount of kills that I have personally seen on Scar Hardpoint. So, I mean, Maverick, Cody, absolutely gunning like crazy. And that is going to do it for that map 1. Holy mackerel. Final Form, not looking too good, but they really just, it's like they were sharks in the water smelling blood in that second set and just absolutely came alive. Cody, 30 positive, 53
Yeah.
and 23. I mean, 5,000 damage. That is insane stat lines.
Yeah, huge map from Cody in particular there. Just, I mean, absolutely fragging out. I mean, there's not a whole lot to be said. I mean, if you're getting outslayed by that margin, you're just not going to win the map, plain and simple. It's that straightforward sometimes. And, you know, I feel like, you know, it was kind of what I expected more so from Final Form heading into that map. You know, it took them a little bit to get their footing, maybe a little bit of, you know, cold hands coming into that one. Obviously, you know, probably not as warm as they could have been to start things off. But, man, did they deliver in that second half. They got it done, winning by about 100 points in the end there, and we're gonna head to that map number 2. It's gonna be Gridlock here, Yooper, and I'm curious, you know, if the side of Taken is gonna be able to answer back on that search and destroy, because it seemed like, you know, those comms weren't exactly ideal. Maybe they'll wind out of their sails a little bit here.
Yeah, no, I mean, Final Form, I mean, yeah, like Search and Destroy is a completely different ball game too, so it really just kind of comes down to, you know, who's really gonna be able to keep their edge. I mean, Taken coming on down, you know, like that, it's just not a good deal, and so your mental can gotta get pretty messed up, and Gridlock can get screwy too, so
yeah.
sorry, I'm talking to the boys here. If you want to keep talking, Clam.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot much more to say about that first map. I feel like it's just going to this map too, you know, like, you just got to get the slaying going as well. You know, you got to make sure that you're picking up the pace, and we'll see if it's going to be a you know, a team thing, or if it's going to be a respawn thing going to the map too as well. S&D can be a thing where, you know, you can come out and you can be better on the map. Obviously, the vetoes, you know, this is probably going to be Taken's map pick, most likely. I'm not exactly sure how the vetoes went in this one, but I would assume that this would be their map pick, considering how the, you know, results of that first one went. But we'll see. If it's not, then, you know, God be with you.
Yeah, no, for real. You know, I mean, luckily we're going to be keeping the same sides and everything too, so we won't have any issues there. Which, hey, look at that. We're going to be keeping it. So you can't really hate on that. So we'll have a nice crispy codcaster, knock on wood. But just again, those maps and modes, we're going to be going to a Gridlock Search and Destroy here. And like I said before, guys, I really think it's going to be a pretty good matchup. And overall, Gridlock, it's kind of come to grow on me a little bit personally as a caster. I really think sometimes those A push outs, you know, the A bomb site pushes, they can get pretty squirrely pretty quick.
Yeah. It's probably my favorite map, it's probably my favorite mode is Search and Destroy on this map out of the 3. So yeah, I would agree with that. It's an interesting map for sure. There's a lot of timings that can go your way.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're in the match yet. I don't have a POV or anything. I'm not sure if we're loading on in.
What?
Or anything, but yeah, I've been going off the I've been going off the YouTube.
Oh, that's right, because we did listen-ins.
Yep.
My God, dude.
Hey, we're on it now,
Production,
baby. I can see. I was blind, but now I can see. We're on it.
Holy mackerel! Yeah, I'm gonna defer to your judgment here. My baby boy decided to wake up here, so I'm gonna make a bottle for him real quick. So I'm going mobile, baby.
Okay.
I'll still be here.
I'll take over in the
You
meantime.
guys are just.
Okay.
You guys are just.
You have a wireless headset. That's right.
Yeah. You guys are gonna be seeing a dead body on the ground for a little bit.
The benefits of technology, might I add. Oh my God, I'm dying. I'm dying in the background.
Nobody ever said
Somebody
this was an
save me.
ESPN broadcast.
They were right. Oh my goodness. Me looking for the 1v2, but he's going to get collapsed on both players, sandwiching that player on the bomb, and it's going to be taken with the first one here in the second map. So good stuff from them as they're going to be able to, you know, answer back from the first map where, you know, it didn't end so great for you, but, you know, good signs of life on the gridlock here, and I feel like they're going to need to keep this momentum heading forward.
Yeah, and that's the big thing, really. Like, you got to keep the momentum. Like, Search and Destroy is just one of those maps, or not maps, modes, where things, like I said, they can get screwy really quick, and it's a very momentum-based game mode because, you know, as we heard with Taken before, you know, they were absolutely checked at the end of that map one. So that's where having that momentum in Search and Destroy, when you get all flustered, sometimes you make some pretty bad mistakes. And so we're going to see what Taken can do. Kind of funny enough, too, I got a small apartment, so I can actually keep up with what's going on for the most part on the screen, too.
I was wondering if you were watching it or not. You're just in the other room making a bottle. I was like, hey, let me describe to Yooper what's going on in this one. Well,
you know, let me just fucking send it, dude. I promise you guys after this round, I'm gonna, you know, my wife passed out on the couch sleeping, so I'm unfortunately gonna have to wake her up to feed our son, but at least got the bottle for her. So we are all good to go.
Well, I'll give you a little update, I guess. If I'm not sure if you're watching or not, but it's gonna be Final Form taking that round, and yeah, tied up at 1 here, and Cody Maverick with the final one. It did come down to the 1v1 in the end, though, so still a close affair. Taken, making sure they're keeping the pressure here, but it's gonna be the round they will drop, and we're gonna be flipping sides yet again, and we'll see if Taken can have a nice little response so far on the defense here. So far, defense has reigned supreme, and we'll see if that remains to be the case.
Yeah, and it's always in this kind of situation. Oh, and guess what, guys? We're not watching Kyle anymore. Oh, it's Alakai now. Look at that. I'm finally back at my screen.
Bang, bang.
But no, it's one of those things that really, when it comes down to it, it's really when you win the 2 rounds back to back in a situation like this, because right now it's just a defensive shootout. So if you're able to win an attacking round, that is going to be buku money. But you can see Alakai and company. I don't know how Alakai didn't get that kill. Oh my god.
Damn.
Pressure, though. Holy crap, I looked at the wrong person. Pressure with a huge triple. Last man standing is going to be 0 to the left. And he is a long way away from that dojo where that A site just got absolutely tore apart.
Yeah, and bomb dropped as well. Taken should realize that it's there. And I mean, you know, despite Alakai maybe whiffing a little shots, he got him weak and missed to apply pressure. Well, he applied it nice and well there. Gets 3 and looking for the ace on the round. 0 looking to try and put up a fight. And looks, I like this route from Final Form. They're just running around the map together. They're kind of deathballing, and it's similar. It's kind of similar to how you played in BO4 in Search and Destroy back in 5v5. If you guys do remember, that's kind of how you played Search and Destroy, and it's seeing it in the modern day and age here. This might be BO7, but the same strategy, and now 1v1 for 0 to try, or 1v3, I should say, to try and clutch the round. He does get the bomb down at the very least here, Yoop, so has a chance to play the time, but he's going to need to win all the gunfights.
Yeah, and also, too, you're at only 30 seconds. So, I mean, if you play your cards right, you might be able to, but nope, Caster's Curse going to tell me, get wrecked, Yooper, as kind of fat. Going to go, oh, never mind, he's not going to get the detonation. That's a good call, though, by Taken, letting pressure get the device diffused, because being able to have that little extra oomph towards your streaks, that's always a pretty good deal. So Taken with a defensive hold again, so nobody's really won any hardcore fights, I guess. Like I said before, mostly just a defensive shootout. But overall,
yeah,
though, I think the big thing, though, is that I hate to call people out, but Zero and Kyle from Final Form, they both desperately need to get something going, even if it's just a single trade. I mean, going 0-3 in any kind of situation is never good. But as I say that, though, Zero finds one, almost finds a second. User going to be the one to take him down. So it's a 3v3. Lots of, like I said, man, this dojo A side is an absolute bang out almost every time you go over there. Kyle, the big difference maker there, like I said, going to find one. Alakai going to trade it on out. Still plenty of action to be had, though, here over on this dojo, as now it's a 1v1.
Yep, Knee versus the pressure man himself, has a 4 spree and the bomb defuse, so closing on that Hellstorm, and he's going to wrap this one. Forward B with the bomb, knows that Nisi is here, and we'll see. Actually, no, playing for the kill here. Gonna wait for the cutoff for a second, but no, thinks better. Knows that the B-bomb plant's probably more beneficial. Plants it right in the open to see it from 18. Lovely plant spot from the pressure man himself, and we'll see if he can handle the pressure now. It's up to Nisi to try and go for this defuse, and he's still a long ways away, and the time is going to start to tick faster and faster as they approach now, and they're going to meet up here in a second. Oh, the timing is great here for DC, but I mean, he's still going to find pressure in this position. He might be able to spot him. Shots are going to land, but not enough for any sort of damage. A little off the mark in that aspect, and Apply Pressure playing this situation amazing so far. Goes for the chow, finds him, 5 spree to boot, and the round for Taken.
Man, that was a big critical round right there for Taken. I mean, 8-1. The guy's got his whole team backpacking right now, or he's backpacking his whole team right now. And but that's what you needed. You needed the attacking round to follow the defensive round. So Taken now in a beautiful position, 1-3. You have a little bit of wiggle room if you're Taken, but you got that 5 streak. I mean, right now, if you're pressure, my thing is like just a couple of assists even are going to get you that hellstorm. But the big thing to point out though is that between Final Form, or between all the guys over there, Kyle and Zero took up 3 of the 4 kills. So like I was saying before, it came down to a little bit of an oopsie kind of situation at the end, but they were able to get it going, and big grenade kill from Cody to open up the round. Taken already down a man as bomb in hand, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty easy B plant, potentially at least.
Well, they're thinking about planting, and they thought a while before finally pulling the trigger on that one. They will get the bomb down, have the man advantage, and Taken are so separated around the map as well. They're not going to be able to get a trade. They're going to have to win 1v1s, but they will try and group up. But maybe User jumped the gun a little bit on the retake, trying to find the first. Kyle's going to get credit for that one. Third one falling, and immediately all 3 of the stragglers have been dealt with. So good job on that round. They get the first blood. They get the bomb down. And if you're not converting from there, well, I don't know what to tell you, but they did a great job. They get all the kills, nobody even dying.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, is that I think what really kind of screwed the pooch for Taken in that round in particular was just the fact that they were all spread out everywhere. I mean, you can't really, comfortably get in a good position to be able to get anything going if you're all over the place. And I don't think, pressure with all of that effort over the last few rounds, unfortunately not able to get a hellstorm. So that's going to be a little bit of a dagger in the side a little bit for Taken. I mean, obviously now you just kind of rely on your pure gun skill, but as of right now, though, looks like it's going to be another A side rush, kind of finding Zero. So Taken already with the man advantage. Alakai trying to push on up, finds Maverick, might be able to find another one, and he does. And man, before I can even try to send it to you to put your thoughts in there, Taken running away with the round.
And I mean, that's kind of what we see a lot on this map. We've seen it in the past in BO4. It's kind of how it plays in BO7. There's certain bomb sites that are just like this, where they're just a square up, where, it's kind of like a 4v4 bang out, and whoever gets the trades wins the round. And that time around, Taken, I mean, they get the first blood, and they just push forward accordingly. They get all the trades, and all of those gunfights, they didn't even need to trade. They survived the onslaught. Everybody getting credit for one, except for Heavily Pressure in that one. And I do wish, a little sidebar, because I remember you talking about it earlier, I wish there was an assist column on the actual overlay in-game on the podcaster without going to the... That would help out so much to see, who's doing the assists, who's getting the beneficial damage to get those trades.
Yeah, and you can see right here, I mean, we're kind of throwing it up there a little bit, but you can see, though, like 3 members of Taken, actually, like Kind of Fat, Alakai, and Pressure all have at least 1 or 2 assists. So to kind of expand on that just a little bit. But yeah, if they had it on the Codcaster, that would be kind of
nice.
A little bit neat. But yeah, hey, we really expect Call of Duty to do something great. You don't really see that happening. But as I'm yapping, though, now in a 1v2, Pressure pretty much going to run into a firing squad in Final Form. Going to be able to walk away with that one. So, I mean, but this has been a pretty close search and destroy, to say the least. And really the big difference maker has been Kyle and Zero locking in. I mean, just 2 rounds ago, they were 0-3, and now they're 4-5 for Kyle. Yep. We're going to see in just a second how Zero's doing. And so that's been the big difference maker for this Final Form squad. I mean, yeah, Zero, I mean, he's only 2-6, but that still is with 1 plant to your name. I mean, you're only 1 round away from tying it up. So, I mean, Final Form doing a pretty good job of getting themselves back in this map, too.
Yeah, it was taken early on, but Final Form get a couple back. Gonna be Cody on 8, looking to try and make it some more here. Nades are gonna land, double nades are gonna land, and it's Zero to open things up. He needs to survive the onslaught, though, because players already right on your doorstep. Cody a little late for this trade. He's gonna try and find it, but thinks better of it, backs down wisely, waiting for his teammate to regroup, and they're gonna have to try and retake this bomb site here in a second with the numbers disadvantage.
I'm really expecting Cody to hit a flank. I don't know if he's waiting for the flank or if they're going to try to both push through Dojo, but you have number 6 there. You have Alakai just lying and waiting there. Gets some shots on target, doesn't get taken down. Cody catches a couple of rounds himself, but still, Cody really showcasing his abilities in that map. 1, dropping the 50, being able to translate it here just enough. I mean, 9 and 4. Man, still kind of having a hard time and finally taken. Going to walk away with the round victory there. I don't know if we're going to see a 5-3 curse, but, you know, knock on wood, if you're a fan of Taken, you don't want that happening. But pressure, though, really coming alive for his team here. 10 and 3 for the Search and Destroy. I mean, that's a pretty damn good stat line, no matter how you slice it for Search.
Yeah, great stuff on the Search and Destroy for the Pressure Man himself, applying it nicely and taking out on map point. This would be a big map to take away as well. If you're able to win the Search, reset the series back to essentially even here, and we'll see if they can close it out one more round away. And so far, I feel like Taken has done a great job on defense in particular, shutting down these pushes toward A. But B is another story. It's just going to be kind of fat here, trying to find some pressure himself. He's going to spot the entire roster, so he's going to wisely backtrack a little bit, wait for his teammates to try and regroup, and play the retake a little bit smarter than maybe they did last time around.
Yeah, I mean, Cody's in a really good position here, potentially. Now, you see you see Yooper playing his life, just trying to get some information. If you didn't play that properly, Cody would have absolutely made you pay for it. But you have your main guy deep down there, 0. He gets taken down. The other remaining members of your team slowly but surely get taken down as well. Cody, now kind of at last the Mohicans, not realizing there's somebody on the trailer with him. And Taken, gonna walk away 6-3, and we got ourselves a guaranteed map 4, folks.
Yep, guaranteeing that second gridlock as well. So we'll see if we need to go 5 or not, but good stuff coming through in the Search and Destroy from Taken there. I feel like they did make that adjustment I wanted to see. They go for the double pinch this time on the flank. They take care of 0, and then once you lose that guy in the pinch, I mean, the bomb site basically collapses on top of you. It's, you know, like the black hole just encapsulating everything in sight. Not even light can escape, and, well, unfortunately, Final Form couldn't escape that one either. So we're going to head to map number 3 now. It's going to be that exposure, and we'll see what ends up happening, because, I mean, Scar was pretty close until the Cody takeover started halfway through that one. I'm curious if it's going to be the Cody takeover again, and who's going to step up from the side of Taken to shut him down.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, I mean, right now, like I said, we got a guaranteed map 4, so that's always good. But, you know, Overload is one of those, too, where it's going to be pretty interesting to say the least. And so we're going to see how it pretty much plays out. I mean, shoot, that was a really good Search and Destroy, just having a little bit better opportunities there, you know, for themselves to get themselves going. And especially at the later stage of the Search and Destroy, it was really good.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I mean, it was one of those things where I feel like the Search and Destroy, you know, if we do end up getting to map 5, you know, that might be favoring Taken, because I feel like they did look pretty good in it. The retakes were better, and I like the adjustments they made mid-round, a lot of those rounds. And I feel like for the side of Final Form, you might need to take it in 2 respawns here. You know, maybe it might be a map thing, it might be a mode thing. It just kind of depends on how good you are at Fringe. I know a lot of teams veto this map for a good reason. They're terrible at it, and it can be requiring a lot of different teamwork and setups than some of the other maps where Gridlock can be a little bit more mixy. I feel like Fringe is kind of just like dominating the lanes and just kind of baiting and switching effectively on some of your pushes. So we'll see at Fringe potentially later, but in this one, exposure on Overload here, and I mean, we'll see. Like I said, who's going to shut down Cody is going to be my concern here.
Yeah, I know, for real. And we can see our little beautiful face. We'll see your beautiful face and my AI face over here before we go into this exposure. But I think this is potentially going to be a high-scoring game. I think Cody and Pressure, it's going to be the battle of the NPCs, man. And we're about to load in here in just a moment and see how this Overload plays out. But I don't know about you guys. Like I said, I think it is going to be an absolute banger of a matchup, and like I said, we are already here ready to go. I'm pretty sure, Clam, you can see everything too. We haven't done anything yet, so we're good to go. We are going to do some listen-ins, obviously, probably in maybe the second half, potentially, maybe how this first half goes. We'll see how things go, but Kyle absolutely ripping people's skulls off there right away. Alakai, though, absolutely going and setting it with 3 of his own. So, I mean, definitely though that NPC, man, like I'm not gonna lie, I miss the freaking Dravik.
I do too. I wish there was another gun, like kind of like that we like the I don't know, like maybe like a Raiden or something, some other gun that we could use that was in the meta that was like what was actually used instead of either of those, to be honest. Because I feel like the NPC, you know, kind of a shotgun up close, the Dravik, really more of an AR than a sub. Honestly, I wish there was like an actual sub that we could use that just didn't have any range, didn't nuke you in like 2 shots or something. So that would be my opinion, maybe something along those lines. But we're not gonna get that this year. We might maybe until MW4 we'll find something along those lines. But Cody Maverick might have slipped the net. He just juked the entire roster, kind of fat, the only one able to stop this one. He gets across, and in the 1v4, he takes the route. He makes it happen for Final Four.
What the hell just happened, dude? I feel like I just got whiplash. Like, did not my man over here just absolutely hit the 1-2 and just ghosted everybody? Wow, Cody. Like I said, man, Cody was going to be the big difference maker. We saw his ability as a player in that hard point, and now already being able to train that hill. 7-2 on a 3 streak, 2 detonations in less than a minute. This guy, Cody Maverick, is absolutely filthy.
Yeah, he is absolutely showing up in this one final form. I mean, they're playing like it, especially in the respawns right now. My goodness, Cody. I mean, I don't know the other teams in the league are watching right now or not, but take notes. This guy is somebody you're going to have to shut down if Final Form is going to move on in this one. So we'll see if that's going to be the case or not. Taken, you know, despite having a good look in the start, I mean, they just absolutely blundered that first capture, and then the second one just runs in as well. Cody getting it done with the slaying, with the drone in hand too, doing it all, but Taken looking for a response here.
Yeah, you have, unfortunately, user kind of stuck on an island there trying to get something going. Alakai, unfortunately, succumbing to the Great Void in the middle of the map. Pressure, though, going to be able to find 2. Might be able to get this on in, potentially. Yeah, no, Kyle's going to be able to get it on in. Or no, Kyle's not going to be able to stop it. Pressure gets the detonation, so pretty good. I think what we're going to do, just because of how like hardcore Final Form is coming out, I think we're going to kick it to a listen in with Final Form just to kind of see how the comms are flowing here in the last 2 minutes of this first half. So let's go and kick it in with a listen in with Final Form.
Left here, bunch of bottom left here.
Okay, go.
I'm pushing up.
One more, another guy.
Nice. We can relay.
Shit on, good shit.
Who's streaming in here?
No, it's the caster. Just play right. I have response. They could be spawning on the bomb. No.
I'm still up here.
I have your plat. Just keep coming.
I'm up left.
Right here, last one top plat. Pressure. He's jumping up solar right now. He's bottom right solar. Push your P2 behind you. You got to your left side, Neek. Bring it through mid to right side. Bring it through mid to right side. They're spawning out on you guys. I spawned right side. I have all the right side cleared out.
Nice.
Bring it to the right. Oh, that's last guy. That's 4. You can bring it to the right. Nice. 100 minus 4.
Shit.
I'm pressing so many damn buttons right now. It's insane.
Yeah,
dude.
I feel you. It's not
definitely one of these. Like I'm telling you, one of these days I am going to get a stream deck, and I am going to just be like freaking hack and just. But let me tell you,
next time we do this, Yooper, I'll run production and I'll try and I'll try to do the listening and stuff.
Let's just hold hands and sing Kumbaya and do it together.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel!
But
I don't mind
good though, man. That was good listening.
They sounded great. And the big thing there that I took away from Final Form is like how in tune these guys are, because not only do they have the comms going, somebody's either got a bulldog on their mic or something, because they are breathing,
the fan go crazy.
Like, dude, they are going nuts right now. And so that's kind of one of those things that with Final Form, and like I said before, Cody versus Pressure in this matchup of the battles of the NPC, and Cody has been showing up time and time again. And hey, like they're spawning over on the other side or spawning over the side, just send it over here. Like it has been picture perfect comms. So now we're gonna go ahead and actually take it with Taken, and we're gonna see how they do. They just get a detonation though, so that's a pretty good deal. So let's go and see how the comms are flowing for Taken after getting that detonation. Let's go in with listening with Taken.
Nice
Zero
one.
got it.
No,
Yeah.
Neek. Thank you.
No, that's a
Yeah, let's
cap.
go that though. We gotta get to our spawn fast.
I'm almost into even least leaves, so I might just push up.
One more there, Neek.
J-bomb?
Bro, fuck off. Come on. There you go. Nice. That's 4. That's 4.
I'm grabbing.
What's deep right van? Deep right van in their spawn. It's Cody. Half out. He's challenged stairs right now.
One's on the
I
P4.
know.
One's on
I got the
P4.
weirdest angle.
It's all good. It's all good.
Nah. There's no way. Zero's in our spawn side. Right side. Right side.
No way.
Oof. Underneath the ring. Play G.
Yeah,
Just play G.
Cody's.
Stay up,
They're going
you have
top
to
mid,
stay
top
up.
mid. Neek.
Okay, Cody.
I'm so
The
sorry, bro.
fuck?
Holy shit, I just fried you.
Stuck in mid.
I posted on myself. I think what's still on our spawn.
Cody's mid, one shot. Nice. Oh, Kyle kill him. He's still long.
Pretty sure one's still on our spawn, bro.
No way.
Is.
And that was the listening with. I forgot I was muted. Let's go, baby. That was a listening with Taken. But yeah, I mean, you want to talk about the pure sound of somebody just defeated. I mean, definitely, unfortunately for Taken, they're not riding the high from winning that search and destroy, and this overload like painfully fully in the driver's seat as final form. I mean, when they had that opportunity, I don't know if you guys saw, but when they were trying to get it, well, you guys obviously are seeing, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. They're going over to A. Cody rips a triple kill and completely shoots down the push. I mean, when you have a situation like that, when you're down 5-2 and now the final detonation coming into play, there is just nothing you can do but sit back and watch as your world burns. And so, Taken destroyed here in this map 3. I mean, Zero getting the best play of the game, but like I said, man, it was the Cody show. Cody absolutely showcasing his abilities here again in Respawn. I mean, definitely if Final Form do end up winning this series, he's going to definitely get the series MVP, and I'm going to see if we can do a potential interview with him at the end. But final scoreboard for you guys, though. But, man, that was a hell of an overload.
I feel like I talk to these players all the time, right? If you're complaining, then that's just like less time for you communicating, you know, where the enemy's at, what you want to be doing, the small talk that you need to be happening, you know, and that just can't happen in a series like that, especially in a Respawn where, you know, it's about teamwork. I feel like Overload is the most teamwork oriented base that we have in that aspect. So it can be really tough when you're not communicating well, and also, you know, it seems like the teamwork's not quite there either. So we'll head into a map 4 now. We're gonna be guaranteed that gridlock, and you know, hopefully for Taken's sake, you know, they can turn things around.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we're gonna be going into a gridlock hard point for map 4. So, you know, as you can see the maps in mode. But definitely, I mean, shoot, man. I think, I don't know, like with the hard point, you could see the first one on Scar 250 to about 130, but I mean, I don't know, it's definitely gonna be, I think when it comes down to it, I hate to be that guy, I think Final Form's taking this hard point, just seeing how dominant they've been in Respawn. But if Taken do take this hard point, I think that they're going to get this series under their belt, man. I firmly believe that.
I feel like this is, I don't know the vetoes and how this played out, but I'm just going to assume, based on what happened in the first map, that was Final Form's map pick on the Scar as well. So going into a gridlock, I mean, this could potentially be Taken's map pick on the hardpoint, which could be beneficial for them. I will say, if they're going to win this map, they're going to need to kick it up in the slang, just period.
Oh,
they just got to get the slang going and playing more tight-knit as a unit. They did a better job, I feel like, in the first map, playing more together for the rotations as well than they did in that overload. So if we could see that form that they had in the map 1, in specifically that first rotation before, you know, the slaying kind of got out of control, where Cody had that takeover, and you could just shut him down. And the best way to do that, you know, shutting him down, is to just play off each other. So we'll see if that's going to be the case, as I do believe we are loading on in.
Yes. And I'm staring the screen. Look at that. Look at that,
Hey.
baby. I am feeling froggy today. But let me tell you what, though, guys. It's really, you hit the nail on the head, man. It really is going to come down to who can play the better, you know, teamwork game. Like, and that's really where it's going to come down to. So, again, though, pressure, putting that NPC to work, definitely in the search and destroy. He was putting it to work in the overload. And you can see here a quick 2-piece for his efforts on the flank, but still final form firmly in the driver's seat of not only this series but also as well as this P1 here in the map 4. Yeah, I mean, let me tell you what though, the pinstripe feed going on, final form still holding on to this P1, and kind of like similar to Scar, this P1 is very scrappy.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is it Neek? I think it's Neek. It's 3 there in a row. Nice kills for him to find. Yeah, that second one was disgusting. The fact that he was able to find that one, the hip fire connecting is just cinema there. And I mean, final form already off to the races. You thought it was going to be Cody, but Neek on the 4 early on, showing out for the final form. They get 42 seconds of P1 time. That is a lot to give up early.
Yeah, I mean, that you want to talk about just giving it away, and man, you're just selling the farm at that point. But you do have Taken, User, and Pressure starting to open up a little bit of a space for them to kind of get themselves working a little bit. User, with that NPC in hand, finds one, looking for Cody. Cody, but that's such a crazy route, dude. Like, thinking he's going to go through the little area there. Cody just kind of flies on in, gets something going for himself. 0 to the left, now starting to get warm up as well. So the gunnies are still hot. 2 HP for 0, but as of right now, though, it's still, I mean, if you're taking, this is a critical 15 seconds.
Yeah, this has been a good hill for them. I mean, they spawned here, so they held on to the spawns for New, and now with 10 seconds winding down, they're going to be gunfights critical to try and win for New. Pressure, a critical 1v1, and he finds both of them. I'm not sure where the hell Neek was looking there, the guy right in front of you, but maybe predicting the pinch. But Pressure still alive, still cooking, almost the 4th one, but that'll lead to a trade, and it is going to be Taken. Able to chain the hills together here. I mean, next couple of waves are going to be critical. They can potentially take the lead here.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, somebody check Neek to make sure he's checking his mini-map, because I don't know where the hell he was. I think it was on Mars over on that dojo side, but Cody's still running around like he's, you know, got something to prove here. In 10-7 with the 3 streak, so not necessarily starting off the way he has been the last 3 maps, but still overall doing a pretty good job. At 0 to the left, you know, 7-7. So I mean, still, that's going to be a clean 4 down. So you're going to be able to get scrap time at least for this hill. I mean, if you're taken, you just spawned pretty damn close, right on top of the hill, actually. So you're able to get pretty decent setups, and you're only down by 30 points. So this is still very much in the wheelhouse of being able to be won. I don't know what the hell just happened to Pressure, but that was unfortunate.
Yeah, SMG at that range, not ideal. And Neek, another double up there. A nice kill for him to find, having himself a good start. And everybody really positive for the side of final form, whether that be by a little bit or a lot. And they're going to also double up their opponent's score now on P4. But this is kind of a mixy hill here, Yooper. I mean, I feel like this is a hill that can be super contest heavy, even if you do have the spawns on one side or the other. But Cody on the 9 spree, look at a shut me up mid-sentence 10th is not going to happen. He'll finally get cleaned up, but a crazy spree. Interrupted my thought, Cody, how dare you? But what I was saying is you can kind of make this hill mixy, and despite all those kills going your way, I mean, it's still taken on the hill here.
Yeah, I mean, Cody just is the master of those multi-kills, man. Like, I mean, shoot, if he had known that, I mean, if he had just a quicker, a little bit of a reaction there, he almost shit on that person in spawn. I mean, Cody just absolutely putting himself on the map here on, quote, main stage. So, I mean, if you're a fan of Taken, you're definitely punching the air at the moment, but they're still doing a pretty decent job, though. I mean, they're on the hill, kind of fat, playing a little bit ring around the rosy for a little bit. Alakai trying to support and doesn't get anywhere going there, but still, final form, I think they really are reaching their final form here, because it was in that hard point on map 1 where they ended up hitting their peak and completely blew that map out of the water. So I think what we're going to do is, even though we did listen-ins for the overload, I think we're going to kick it to final form for another listen-in and see how the boys are flowing comm-wise as they are looking to blow this out of the water. So let's go with a listen-in with final form.
Alright. I'm in long here. I'm in long. Oh, what's
Yeah, I'm
close?
playing backside.
What's close? User.
John, playing backside.
I got you, Jared. I got you, Jared.
He's back here. He's back here. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. He's back here. You see him?
No,
He's somewhere. I don't know where. No, he's back here. He's back here. It's fat.
Pressure's half health.
Push it up. Push it
Trade.
It could be 18. I just got naded by Fat's freaking nade.
One more ring, one more ring.
Yep, dead. I got him. Nice. Play out him. Push that. Go. We're blocking back.
I spawn back here. I
Block that,
spawn
bro.
fire truck. I
Yeah,
spawn.
blocking Neek. I got your store.
Dead.
Big kill. I got your store. I got your store, Neek.
Watch the soul. Just keep watching.
Hold front. Yeah. Keep on that.
Hit that. Yeah,
Come back
behind me,
there. I
behind me.
got.
In the back. In the back.
Side store.
There's 2 here.
Come on.
I got a Hellstorm for next. I got a Hellstorm for next. You're good. Yeah,
I'm
we have double.
popping one. I'm popping it.
Pop. We got
Use
2.
yours for
Hit this.
P1. Use yours for P1. I missed it. I fucking missed it.
Stupid ass. Did
Everybody
that
play now.
stupid ass fucking shot. We lost this
I can't
series.
do it. I just missed that shit. I'm dog shit.
Last one. Go to. Everyone do it.
Okay.
Last one. I have underpass, bro. My gun. I can miss.
Get that on there.
I have underpass. Nobody has my mid. I'll flag it. Holy shit. Wait, I'll get it for you.
P1.
1 showers. 2 showers. Pressure benches right now. He's 1 shot. He's playing.
And so there you have it. You could see right there that final form, man. The comms are flowing, and I mean, shoot, man, it sounds pretty good. But Taken, we're gonna go in with a listening right away, Clam. Are you ready? I think we're ready for this.
Oh,
so
I'm ready.
Let's go in and check with Taken as they're holding on this dojo for absolute dear life.
Bro, we gotta knock him off the 16. It's like too much time. They're so close to him already.
Cows in the back.
I
do everything.
Fucking game.
Make sure he doesn't flank us
One
from
back
back
here.
He's top, Meek.
2 mid, laying down by the fucking truck.
Yeah, he's half health, Cuddy.
I'm
Yeah,
not back.
nice for him.
Bro, I should say Betty. There's 2 on.
One's top and then
I need help.
Cow's 1 shot on point.
Yikes, bro.
No, in the back.
Stairs.
He's zero's 1 shot, 0. He's in the left side corner as soon as he's going.
I don't know about you, Clam, but I think that was pretty depressing, to say the least. Ooh. Yeah, no, I mean, it was definitely pretty tough, to say the least. I mean, that was, I think this is pretty much Taken going to be DOA here in this map 4. Very, very similar stat lines in terms of score. And Cody not getting a 50 bomb, but as the final ticks come on in, it's going to be 250 to 131. Final form winning this winners round 1 in the Rev CDL League. Is it just Rev CDL or CDL League? I don't friggin' know. I just work here.
Knows. Yeah, no. I didn't even know who was playing tonight until I joined like 5 minutes before. I just show up and yap about nonsense. But yeah, good stuff from them. They win winners round 1 here, and they're gonna move on in the bracket as well. And I believe they're going to play the winner of the System and Bano in round 2. And I actually don't know. I'm looking at this graphic right now. I'm not sure where Taken is going to drop down to here. I'm not sure if you know. Clarify that for me. Because I'm looking at this. I'm looking.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Usually there's like a number or something. I'm not sure if they're going into winners or loser. Oh wait, no, it is. Oh, they're gonna go into loser. Okay, I see it now. Losers.
Oh, you
round
see
1.
it? You
They're
got
not
it.
gonna get that bye. Yeah, I figured it out. I used my brain. My
You
brain
use your
power.
brain? Hell yeah. That's what you
So
like
they're
to
gonna
hear.
also play the loser of, I believe, System and Bano. So it looks like Final Form's gonna play the winner, and then Taken will play the loser of this one. So that'll be an interesting one. I'm not sure if we're gonna be covering that one or not, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, just take away notes from this one. Final Form, especially, I feel like Cody Maverick is looking scary.
Yeah, I know that was man, that was a crazy series. I mean, overall, I mean, I was hoping we could see the fringe though. I'm not gonna lie, I was really hoping
I was too.
we could get that.
Yeah. That would have been nice.
But no, I mean, we got some pretty good stuff going that entire series. So there's really not much that you can kind of dog on too much. But the big thing though, which I think really is what it's going to come down to for Taken in that bracket when they go down to the lower bracket, you got to get your energy up, man. Like, I understand it's 11 o'clock at night, but like, if you are just absolutely, if you get checked mentally, you might as well just stick a fork in you because you're done.
Yeah, it was tough. Really, that was a tough list. We probably should have did one a little earlier, to be fair, you know, when they were still a little bit more in the match, or the maps, because we did a couple of late listen-ins when it was teetering toward being over. So I do feel we kind of cherry-picked the listen-in a little bit, but even still, I feel like, you know, if you're not in it mentally the entire time, then, I mean, yeah, it can be a blowout like that for sure. So, yeah, we'll see if they make a run in the loser bracket as well. I'm curious who they're going to end up playing, whether it'll be... most likely, based on seeding right now, it'd probably be Bano dropping down versus the System, but we'll see if an upset can happen in the top side of the bracket or not. But yeah, they're going to have to play a lot better, I feel like, regardless of who they're going to match up against.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Oh, shoot. So, you guys can see here, I don't know, well, you can't see it, Clam, but we're going to actually have a listen-in with Cody from the side of Final Form. He's actually the TC, so I'm gonna put a little thing in the middle here, just so we can kind of have a little something. You know, we're just jank out here, man. Like, you know, I'm the self-proclaimed god of jank. So
this is ESPN. What you been?
Yeah, we're like ESPN 8 the Ocho up in here, baby.
The Ocho, yeah.
but what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it to a quick intermission. We're gonna get Cody in here and ready to go. And when we will come back here in just a couple of minutes, make sure he's all good to go, make sure we're all good to go, and yeah, we'll just kind of do a little bit of a post game. So see you guys in just a moment. We'll be coming in with an intermission here shortly. So see you in a bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Welcome back, everybody. We got Clam and myself, Yooper. We got Cody, the team captain for Final Form. The guy absolutely destroying everybody on the other side. Cody, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I've just got a couple questions I wanted to ask you. So the biggest thing for me, at least, is that both Clam and I, we haven't had an opportunity to actually cast any of your guys' matches whatsoever. This is kind of our first, like, this is our first kind of taste, essentially, of like what you guys have been capable of. And I noticed that going into this matchup, you guys are 4-3-1. So I guess the biggest question I had is, like, what really kind of helped you and Final Form be able to succeed in that match against Taken?
You know, I feel like as a team as a whole, we've kind of struggled throughout the whole year just to like get that chemistry. And once we made that team change, we made a team change for Drop, for Kyle. I feel like we definitely like succeeded finally, and our search and destroys and our HPs just felt so much more flowy, and we kind of just took off ever since, and we haven't really lost a match together, and it just felt great.
Oh, hell yeah. So you guys actually did a team change, and since that team change, it's been a lot more flowing for the comms and all that stuff. That's what's
Exactly,
up. Hell
yeah.
yeah. No, it's kind of crazy sometimes how a single change can make a big difference like that. And you know, with you in the NPC, man, like, let me tell you what, you were making that thing dance, especially in that map 1. I don't know if you know it, but you dropped a 50 bomb, my guy. I have not seen a 50 bomb on Scar Hardpoint almost all year, and here we are in August, and you are absolutely going crazy. So I guess, like, ultimately my biggest question is, what kind of even though you're the team captain, like what really kind of made you feel like just are you more of an SMG player, AR player? Like what's your main style of play, I guess, for the most part? Have you kind of fallen into the SMG or like what's up?
I feel like I'm still a flex at heart, but I definitely rotate through the hills more with a MPC, depending on my team as well. But this team I love, so I've definitely loved to fly around with the MPC and just feel like I can do whatever while they're just being great teammates.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. But no, that's pretty much all I really got. I mean, it was just kind of that was a textbook, not really a DoorDash of a series, but it was definitely a pretty quick one to say the least. So, I mean, before we ended up cutting into intermission and all that, I think it was like sub almost an hour. So it was pretty good overall. But I'm gonna kick it to Clam here. It looks like your webcam died on you.
Yeah, I can't get it back up. I don't know. It's bugging, but
You're
whatever. You'll deal with my voice instead. You
Look at
just put my
that.
avatar there or something. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But
Beautiful.
yeah, no, I was impressed with what I saw from you tonight, Cody, and the team as a whole. You guys look pretty good, especially in the respawn game type. I guess with that in mind, I mean, talk to me about what happened on the search map number 2. I'm not sure how the vetoes went. I'm assuming that probably wasn't your guys' map pick, if I had to guess.
No, it was not.
I guess
It was-
follow up, yeah. Like what exactly on the gridlock? I guess like caught you off guard in that aspect.
I did not expect them to hit A every single round. That was not as expected, because usually when I went over VOD with my team, they only hit B. So that's definitely something I have to pocket in for next time. If we play them again, depends on what they do in losers. But I feel like it was yesterday we scrimmed and it went super well. We won 6-1 on the map and we scrimmed a bunch of other maps and we felt super confident going in. We almost had it though, super close, but still got it done.
Yeah, you guys looked good tonight for sure. And then I guess you guys, we are gonna move on to play the winner of who was it? Let me pull up the bracket real quick. I already
Yeah, I was
forgot.
supposed to say I got the bracket too, but I was not.
Yeah, it's the system and Bano. I'm not. So me and Yooper, we're kind of clueless. We haven't really watched any of the regular season, so we don't really know like who's good, who's not. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess other than like whoever you're playing next, do you have any like particular team you want to play against?
I want to play against Legion.
Ooh.
I want to play against the Legion so bad.
Oh, there you go.
You
So
might
I
have
mean,
a chance too, because
yeah,
they're
you
on the other
do.
side of the bracket too. So if you win this next one, you might get your wish. But I mean, the system and Bano is going to be up next for you guys. I mean, I guess any key takeaways from this match, so you're going to be carry on to the next one.
I will, indeed.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's
yeah.
pretty much all. Unless you have anything else, Clam, I think that's pretty much all we really
good.
had. But yeah, definitely like kudos to you guys as you take on the bracket. I mean, shoot, $1,000 prize pool. That's always a good deal. I mean, especially with all you guys, if you're taking home all the money, that means everybody's walking away with $250, which I don't know about you, but that can buy yourself a lot of McChickens. So that's always a good deal. But no, thanks for joining us, man. I really appreciate it. We're gonna cut you loose here, and we're gonna cut it to a quick intermission. Then we're gonna go ahead and do a short little, just final thoughts and everything, and wrap it all up in a tight little bow. So we will see you guys in just a moment here for final thoughts and post game. I'm joined by Clam, obviously, and Yooper. We'll see you guys in just a jiffy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Look at that. Clam's camera decided to start working.
Yeah, I don't know. That's magic.
Hey man, it's just the IT, right? It's like if you can plug it in or plug it out, plug it back in, most of the time it should fix it. It looks like it's at least doing that for right now. But yeah, I mean, when it came down to it, we'll see the maps and modes one more time just so before we send it on off here. I mean, like I said, you can see here, it was Final Form all the way. They have a little bit of a hard time with the search and destroy, but as you guys heard with Cody, though, they're working on their search and their hard point. And let me tell you, man, if they keep that same momentum and same energy going into the rest of the bracket, it is going to be they got a chance. They got a punter's chance. So yeah,
for sure.
It was 250 to 130 for the map 1, 6-3 for map 2. Taken took that one. The overload was a joke. I mean, the overload was all Final Form. I mean, insane gameplay from them. And then 250 to 131 for the map 4. But yeah, Clam, I mean, ultimately, since this was your first time seeing both of these teams too, what was your biggest takeaway?
I mean, initial takeaways, I feel like for sure, where Taken obviously struggled immensely in the respawn game type. They got a lot of work to be done, you know, on one of those ones if they're going to make a run in the losers bracket. And I will say, you know, Final Form, as dominant as they looked in the respawn, I'm curious when they match up against one of the, you know, the top seeds like themselves, you know, they're the 3 seed. If they go up against System, potentially in a round 2 matchup, are they going to be able to match the slaying power? Because Cody, you know, he took over tonight, but if you get some more talented players on the other side, is it going to be the same result or not? That's where kind of my head's at with Final Form. And then, yeah, for Taken, we'll see. I mean, you know, for the losers bracket run, you know, it's one of those brackets where it's only 8 teams, or really 7 teams, so you don't have as long of a journey as you would in a bigger, you know, 16, 32 team bracket. So less matches is ideal, especially to start the losers run. But I mean, we'll see, man, if they're going to be able to step up to the plate, because they're going to have a lot of adjustments to make coming up here.
Oh no, absolutely. And you know, I think you mentioned it too, but we don't really know who they're playing yet, but they are going to be playing the loser of the System and Bano. So, but I mean, still, it's crazy to think though that you know, personally for me, seeing tournaments like this really make me happy because, you know, everybody usually fluctuates to, you know, and I'm not throwing shade, so Crunchify, don't get all your knickers in a twist, you know, but like...
I don't think he's in chat. Go ahead and roast him.
I don't think he's in chat either, but, you know, don't get your underwear in a twist.
Even if he is. Even if he is.
Love you, Crunch, but the XP League, the ZGL, the EWGL, like the big shooter leagues, even now the Iron 6 League that's starting to get bigger and bigger, like... It's nice to have those leagues, but having a 7-team bracket like this with $1,000 prize pool, these guys are making more money than if they were to go through the gauntlet of the premier division of the EWGL. Like, that is a really cool thing to see. And so I'm hoping that with the Dev CDL here, or the Rev CDL here, that these guys can host some smaller tournaments, leagues, whatever, and it'd be an honor to cast for them too in the future. But yeah, overall though, it's pretty cool. Like 7-man bracket, you know, you're only a couple of rounds away from winning $1,000, so that's always a good deal. But that's pretty much it for me.
Spawn in.
Yeah, for real, dude. Shit, let's get an Unk squad going.
Give me that. The little caster squad, me, you, Nick, and Kryptonite Graph or something.
God,
yeah, oh my god, we would get
dude.
absolutely slammed. But it would be fun.
Give me a shotgun and I'll be okay. Oh my god, but that's pretty much really going to be it for us tonight, guys. It's 11:30 at night if you're CST. It's past midnight if you're Eastern, so get some sleep, go to work in the morning. If you don't go to work, touch grass, do whatever the hell you got to do. But that's going to be it for me and Clam. We hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, stay frosty, my friends. Have a nice day, everybody. Catch you guys in the next one.